So last time, in our last class, we talked about division of whole numbers, and then we did some examples. So now we're gonna do more examples for division of whole numbers, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic. So example one, and the reason why I want to do this is I feel like there's an area I did not touch, and I want to touch on those areas. So we have example one, which says divide. See here in ACT, it says divide 5, 4, 8, 1 divided by 87. Okay, that's a question, and you have option A is 36, option B is 73, option C is 63, and option D is 37. Option D is 37. R say 15. This R starts for remainder. So let's say we want to solve this. It says divide 5. Let me write this very well. 4, 8, 1 divided by 87. How do you? So you have all these options. How do you solve this? So let's go ahead and solve this this question. If you don't mind, you can pause and write this question down so you can solve along with me. I'm going to take this off. So this, I'm going to solve this question. I'm going to draw a line. Okay, I'm going to draw a line like so, and I'll draw another line right here. And on this line, on this side, I'm going to write 5, 4, 8, 1. And then here, I'm going to write 87. That's how I'm going to do it. So to start first, 87, I can't say 87 divided by 5. The reason being that anytime I want to do a division, make sure that the number here is lower than the number here. This is right, this is left. Always make sure that the number you have on the left side is lower than the number you have on the right side. So you can have 5, 4, 8, 1 here, 87 here. If you do that, it's going to have decimal, So that's the first thing you want to do. Second thing you want to do when you divide is if the first number is smaller than the number you have here, the number on the right, if this first number here, I'm going to use this 5. If it's smaller than the 87, then you can't divide, you got to go to 54. Now, if 54 is also smaller than 87 as far as number is concerned, then you're going to have to go 548. So when you go 548, then you're looking for the number that you can use to divide 548. So what you're going to say is 87. You're looking for a number that is very close to or equal to 548, not the number above 548 when you multiply. So what that means is I'm going to say 87 times, say, 5. 87 times 5, this is 35. I have 3. 5 times 8 is 40. So 40 plus 3 is 43. I can't use 5. Let me see if there's any number that's close to this. I can't clearly use it, but it's better to use a number that's so close to it. So let's say 6. So let's do 87 times 6. 6 times 7 is 42. So I'm going to write 2. I'm going to carry 4. 6 times 8 is 48. So 48 plus 4 is 52. So I have 522. So maybe I can use 6. I don't know yet. Now let me go to another number. Let me use 87 times 7. 87 times 7. So 7 times 7 is 49. 9, carry 4. 7 times 8 is 56. 56 plus 4 is 60. So I have 609. So I'm going to use the number here, this one that I'm circling right now, because it is not above 548. I cannot use this number 7, because when I times 7 times 87, it gives me a number that is above 548. So now what that tells me when I'm doing this, and as soon as you keep doing this, once you practice often, it's going to be easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 6 right here. I'm going to write my 6 right here. So 87 times 6 is 522. So then I'm going to minus this number. I'm going to put right here. and minus this number. So I'm going to have 5 minus 5 is 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. 8 minus 2 is 6. 1 minus 0 is 0. So I'm going to put is 1. So I'm going to put 1 right here. So now I have 261. So we're not done yet. Our job is to have 0 at the end, or a number that is lower than 87 at the end. So 87 divided by 261. So 261 divided by 87. So I'm going to look for a number that is very close to this. So let me use 87 times 2. If I use 2, I'm going to have 14. I'm going to carry 1. 2 times 8 is 16 plus 1, that's 17. Okay, 17 is very close, but is that the closest I can get? So if that is not the closest I can get, let me use 87 times 3. So 87 times 3. 3 times 7 is 21. So I'm going to write 1. I'm going to carry 2. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. I'm going to write 26. So 26 is actually the same number here. So that means I can put 3 right here. So 87 times 3 is 261. So I'm going to write 261. So I'm going to minus again. See minus. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So once I have 0, 0, 0 here, or I have a very low number here, I can stop. What that tells me is 5481 divided by 87 is 63. So my answer is going to be option C, 63. Remember, we have 4 options. Option A was 36. Option B was 73. Option C was 63. And then option D was 37, remainder 15. So this is our answer, 63 right here. We're going to do another example. Okay, I'm going to do another example. So the thing with math is you have to keep practicing. If you don't practice often, then you're going to not know how to do it. So let's say we're given to calculate. Let's say we are given 190,314 divided by 654. That's a question we're given. Divide these two. Okay, we have option A as 291. Option B we have 290. Option C we have 271. And option D we have 290, remainder 13. Okay, those are the options we have. So write this down and let's go ahead and solve this question. So like we did the last time, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have our 190, 314. We're going to draw that line like that. We're going to have our 654 here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this off. So that's what we're going to do. So like I said, I'm not going to take 190 because 190 is smaller than 654. I want to use a number that is bigger than 654. So that means I'm going to be taking 1903. So I'm going to take 1903 because it's larger than 654. So I'm going to find a number that is, if I times it by 654, it's going to get me pretty close to this number. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. A number that if I times it by 654, it's going to get me close to what I want to achieve. Okay, so let me draw this line again. I have 190314. So let's see what that number is. So 654 times 2. Let me start with 2 because I know 654 times 1 is going to be 654. So I don't want to use that. But let me see 654 times 2. So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. I'm going to write 0. I'm going to carry 1. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1, 13. So I have 1308. So 2 might be a good candidate. But let's try that number. Let's try 654 times 3. 654 times 3. 3 times 4 is 12, so I'm going to write 2. I'm going to carry 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1, 16, so I'm going to write 6. I'm left with 1. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1, 19. So I'm going to write 19. So I have 1962. So 1962 is greater than 1903. So I can't use 3. So I'm stuck. I'm going to use 2. So in that case, let me take this off. Okay. So I'm going to write 2 right here. Okay. Write 2 right there. And I use a different color so you can see what I'm doing. So 654 times 2 give us 1304, I think. That's what we had. We had 1304, so I have 1304. That's what we had. 1308. No, we had 1308, sorry. We had 1308. So I'm going to write 1308. So that's what we had when we did 2 times 654. We had 1308. So now what we're going to do is minus this from this. So we're going to put a minus sign here. So it's minus. So we're going to have, this is going to be 4 right here. It's going to be 1 right here. This is 13. This is 3. This is 8. So we're going to borrow 1 from here to here and to here. So if I borrow 1 from this 9 and put it right here, it's going to be 10. I'm going to borrow that 1 from this 10 and put it right to this 3. It's going to be 13. So 13 minus 8 is going to be 5. So I'm going to put 5 right here. Now this is going to be 9 left here. So it's going to be 8 here. So 8 minus 3 is going to be 5. And then we'll have 0 here. 1 minus 1 is 0. So I'm left with 59514. So our job is not done yet. So now we're going to look for a number that is very close to 5951 because I can't use 595. 595 is smaller than 654. So I'm looking for a number that is closest to 595 or equal to 595, but not above 595. So let's see what that number is going to be. If I use 10, I'm going to get 6540. So I'm not going to use 10. And how do I know that? Any number times 10 is going to have that number. The answer to that number is going to have 0 at the back. So I know that. But let's use 8. Let's use 9. So we'll have 654 times 9. Okay. 9 times 4 is 36. Okay. So I'm going to write 6. I'm going to carry 3. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 times 3 is 48. So I'm going to write 8. I'm going to carry 4. So 9 times 6 is 54. 54 times 4 is 50. I think it's 58, right? So 58. So 58. So you see that 9 is very close. So you have 5951 and I have 5856. So 9 is going to be what I'm going to write here. I'm going to write my 9 right here. Okay. So let me take this off. So now that I write my 9, 654 times 9 is 5886. I'm going to write 5886 here. Okay. So now I'm going to do our subtraction again. I'm going to subtract. So you have 4. You have 1 here. You can't do 1 minus 6. You're going to have to borrow 1 from 5. So borrow 1 from 5. 10 from 5 is going to cause this one to be 11. So 11 minus 6 is going to be 5. But you have 4 here now. And you can't do 4 minus 8. So you have to borrow 1 from this 9 and put it right here. So that will give you 14. So 14 minus 8 is 6. So you're going to have to put your 6 right here. So let's put 6 right there, okay? So now you have 8 here. So 8 minus 8 is 0. 5 minus 5 is 0, okay? But we're not done because we still have a number here. We still have 654 here, okay? So now the next thing we're going to do, look for a number that is equal, that once we multiply by this 654, it's going to be equal to this number or very close to this number. Okay, so and I think the answer is going to be 1, because 654 times 1 is going to be 654. So we're going to have 1 here. Okay, so 1 over here. So 654 minus 654 is 0. So if we do that, now it's going to have 0 at the bottom right here. Okay, 654 minus 654 is 0. So our answer now is 291. So if you remember what the options were that I gave you, the options that I gave was A was 291, B was 290, C was 271, and D option was 290 remainder 13. So our answer that we've got, this number right here, 291. So that is how you solve that. That is how you solve this question. I'm going to do one more example. So yeah, asked to divide 16177 divided by 647. Okay, how do we solve that? That's the question we're asked. Divide this number by this. So to do that, let's draw our lines. Draw the line like so, and then write your 16177, and then write your 647 here. So what are we going to do? Let me take this line off really. One 6177. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look for a number that if we multiply is going to be equal or very close to these 4 numbers right here. Okay, so I'm looking for a number that's close to 1617. So let's do that. So if I multiply 647 times 2, I'm going to get 14. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 4 is 8. So since it's 14, I have 1 here, so that'll be 9. Okay, 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, so I have 1294. Then I'm going to do 647 times 3 to see if this is the closest I can get. So let's see, 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to write 2, carry 1. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2, that's 14. So I'm going to write 4, I'm going to carry 1. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1, that's 19. So you can see I can't use 3 because this gave me 1941, which is greater than 1677. So in that case, I'm going to be using 2. So I'm going to be using 2. So 2 right here. I'm going to write my 2 right here. So 2 times 7 is 14, 4. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1, 9. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, so 1294. So now what we want to do is minus this from this. So go to minus. We'll put a line here. So we'll have 7. And we're going to have 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay, we're going to have 3 right. We're going to write 3 right here. Then we have 1 here and 9 here. So I'm going to borrow 1 from 6 and add it to this right here. So it's going to give me 11. I'm actually borrowing 10, but we usually say borrow 1, but it's actually 10. So 10 plus 1 is 11. So 11 minus 9 is 2. So we're going to add 2 right here. And you have, since you already took 1 out of here, instead of 6, you're going to have 5. So 5 minus 2 is 3. And of course, 1 minus 1 is 0. So you have 3237 left. So the next thing is we're going to look for a number that is very close to this 3237 here, because we can't use 323. 323 is smaller than 647. So let's see what that number is going to be. Let me start with 5. 647. Let me start with 5 times 5. 5 times 7 is 35. I'm going to write 5. I'm going to carry 3. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. So I'm going to write 3 and carry 2. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. So I'm very close. You see, I'm very close. I have 3235. So if I have 6, then I'm going to have a higher number. So I know 6 can be the thing. So let's check that. Let's see that. So we have 647 times 6. So 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 2, 4, 28. We have 2 left. 6 times 6, 36. Plus 2, 38. And so you can see we cannot use 6 because the number right here is greater than this number. So definitely we're going to be using 5. So I'm going to take this off. So we're going to use 5. So I'm going to put 5 right here. So 5 times 647 is 3235. So I'm going to write 3235. So now I'm going to do my subtraction. So it's going to give me 0. I'm going to have 2 here. I'm going to have 0. I'm going to have 0. I'm going to have 0. Because, and this is very important, because this number 2 is actually 2. You know, we have 3 zeros there. It's actually 2. Because this number is smaller than this, we stop. That's our remainder. We stop there. Okay. So that means our answer when we divide this is going to be equal to 25 remainder 2. Okay. And the option we have, let me write the question out again. The question was, what do you get if you divide 16177 divided by 647? Option A is 25. Option B is 27. Option C is 32. And option D is 25 remainder 2. And the answer is 25 remainder 2, because that's what we got. Okay, so that is how you solve those kind of questions. Let's do another question. Let's do one more question. So this question is a word problem. Okay, it's simple. Let's say Tony made the following deposits in his savings account. Okay, Tony made the following deposit in his savings account, and he made $53. He made $29. He made $16, and he made $43, and then finally he made $35. So the question is, how much has he saved so far? That's the question. So Tony made the following deposit in his savings account: $53, $29, $16, $43, $35. How much has he saved so far? So let's solve this question. So to solve this, the word deposit means that he's banking or he's saving the money. So he's putting the money somewhere, okay, for saving. So he had put, and we're going to, this is a very simple one. They're asking you how much has it done completely. If you add everything together, how much is the total money that he has saved? So it's just addition. So we're doing addition. That's what we're doing right now, okay? So we're gonna add 53 plus 29 plus 16 plus 43 plus 35. So that's what we're going to do. So let's start now. So to do this, write 53 29 16 43 35. That's what you should do. Okay, so you're going to put a big giant plus here, okay, which means you're hiding everything. So you're going to start with the the one on the right. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. So you're going to write 6 and carry 2. So now you're going to have this left side. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. And then 15 plus the 2 that we have here, that'll be 17. So you're going to write 1 and 7. So that means that Tony has saved a total of 176 so far. So that's your answer, 176. So that is one way the question might come to you if you're in the exam. Okay, so I hope you've learned how to divide and how to add, how to subtract, and how to multiply in this subject. So our next subject that we're going to is going to be integers. We're going to be going to integers. Let me take this off. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to put down in the comments your question. I'm going to try and answer. So our next topic is going to be integers. We use whole numbers, which consists of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 9. But in math, we also have negative numbers, because what we just did so far is positive numbers, but we also have negative numbers. So integers is a combination of positive numbers and negative numbers. So we're going to have to learn how to work with negative numbers. Again, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it, and hopefully you'll come back for the next video that talks about integers. Thank you and have a great day. If you have not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. If you are not new to the channel, thank you. And let's hear your comment in the comment section. Bye.